So you get arrested and you get charged. Is there like a grand jury for them to go over your stuff or no?
Nah, it was regular court.
Regular court. So now you get charged with pretty serious charges and you're just sitting in county with no bail. How soon after that do you start going to court?
You go to court within the first 3 days of court.
Okay.
But then it's like every 2 weeks and stuff, you know, so month, come back in a month, they need to get this discovery. 2 months, it's like time wasting. My lawyer didn't get the paperwork or discovery till the 8th month, put it that way.
So for 8 months, you're sitting in limbo pretty much.
My lawyers didn't have, what could they work on? What the fuck? How could they do their homework? Feel me?
Was that frustrating?
Well, yeah, like, why would I even call them? Like, there's no point of, hey, how's it looking?
Nothing.
I got nothing.
Yeah.
For 8 months. So I had on blanks for 8 months.
After 8 months, what starts to happen?
Then they started little by little. But you got to remember how these DAs work. They're just going to give you what they want to give you. They're not going to give you what potentially could help that side of the defense, you know?
Right. Are they giving you plea deals early on?
Nah.
None at all?
No. They hit you with the big numbers first.
But did they hit you with a 20-year plea deal or early on? Or no? They're just telling you you're facing life.
It just, you got this. At the time, it was just double digit. I'm like, oh, damn, with the owl. But it's like, that owl?
Like 25 to life?
It don't matter if it's 2 to life. That owl.
Right, yeah, because I've heard of people getting 3 to life and then 20 years later, they're still sitting in the same cell. Yeah.
You feel me?
Exactly. Okay. So after 8 months, you started to get more discovery and so forth. And how does the case progress after that?
It's ups and downs, you know? You know, those charges, like, one day you hear something good, then the next day something else came up, and then, oh, well, it's like, that it was just like, man, there was times I didn't even call. You know? I didn't even call the lawyers or nothing. It was just.
But the victim was cooperating with the police, from what I hear. You had 2 other co-defendants? Allegedly. Were they cooperating with police against you? No. Okay. When does the court thing start to really progress? When some sort of movement starts to happen in your case?
Months later. None of the action started happening until, like, I'm telling you, 11, 12, like a year after. That's when deals, because, I mean, I'm pretty sure they seen you're not going to break me, you know?
Okay.
Like,
did they offer, for example, say, listen, we know about who you are and your affiliation. We got some open cases in your area. Give us a few names, so forth. We'll make all this go away.
They try to tell that to everybody. I mean, yeah. That's the route you want to choose. You choose it. I didn't choose that route.
So you had no interest in cooperating whatsoever.
You do your job, you know. That's the fuck.
So what are the initial plea deals they're offering you after the 8 months or after a year or so?
You take 9, strike out, register type of shit, you know. But it's like 9, fuck you. You know, I'm not taking shit. I'll take this to the box if I got it, you know.
Okay. And you're still in county the whole time?
The whole time.
What starts to change at one point in terms of getting those years from 9 down to what you ended up?
Well, they started going down, you know. They hit you first with the big number, then little by little, they drop 5, they drop this much, they drop. Now you're in the single digits, you know. But it's like, fuck that. I'm already here, just fuck that. And sometimes you come to the mentality, it's like, you know what, I'll take this shit to trial. I don't give a fuck, you know.
So you're ready to go to trial?
Yeah, I was ready to go to trial.
Okay. But they don't want to take it to trial.
They just kept pushing it back and pushing it back. But it was like, it came to the conclusion, like, fuck, I'm gonna sit here for this long. My cellie had been there for 5 years.
Wow. Fighting
his case. So I'm here for a year, and I've been here already for a year, some change. I'm thinking like, fuck, do I wanna sit here literally? I see my cellie go to court once a month, once every 2 months. So it's like, fuck, do I want to go to be like that? Sit here and then you're still going to get broken off because this system is grimy. Mm-hmm. So it's like, you know what? Fuck that. You know, like, all right, nah, you know what? What's up? Like, well, what deals do you motherfuckers got then? All right, you know? And I already knew the time that I already had sitting down.
Well, they eventually got down to 3 years.
Yep.
which avoided the attempted murder,
Mm-hmm.
which was the big one. At the end of the day, they offered you to plead guilty to felony assault by means of force, likely to produce great bodily injury, and a separate felony charge of a PC 186.22A, street terrorism, participation in a criminal street gang, thereby admitting his involvement in the assault of a victim on 7/23/2018. Is that what you pled to?
Yeah.
With that, you got 3 years. How long were you sitting in your cell when you accepted that?
3 months, 3-4 months.
3-4 months total, or wait, because you had already been there, you said like a year.
Oh wait, you're talking from that court date?
No, from the time that you got locked up to the time you took that deal, how long were you sitting down?
A year and like 2-3 months.
Okay, so a year and a quarter. So what they're telling you is you've done a year and a quarter, go do another 2 years and some change, and we'll let you out.
It don't work like that.
Okay, explain.
See, when you're in jail, it's double time.
Oh.
So they gonna miss me with that shit, you know? You motherfuckers wasted my time. When all that deal came out, I already had my calendar mapped the fuck out. You feel me? So it's like, all right, I can take this deal and I need 2 months. You know what? We're gonna do this. I'm gonna take this deal. I wanna come back this day. So you guys do this to me. I wanna come back this day. Then I'll sign that day, and then I wanna come back for sentencing this day. By that time was done, my 3 years were up, baby.
Basically time served. So you took a time served deal. And you spent a year and a half total locked up?
Yeah.
Considering the charges, that's not bad.
Fuck no. So walk in the park.
Yeah. Considering what they were trying to get you with, that's not
yeah.
bad. Meaning that you never went to a penitentiary.
I went to law school.
Okay. For how long? Oh, for the 2 months?
No, I went up to get a number.
What does that mean?
Your fucking prison card.
Okay, so you go up to the penitentiary and you stay there for how long?
A little less than a month.
Well, why even bother?
That's what I said.
Why not just keep you in county for that last month?
Well, they know what they do, you know?
It doesn't work that way.
Yeah, they know what they're doing, you know?
Okay, but you know you're only getting a month when you go over there.
No. Well, once you land in those yards, ain't no telling, you know?
Oh, because things can go wrong.
Yeah, prison's a whole different story, but I mean...
Was when you went to the penitentiary, was that the first time as an adult in a penitentiary?
First time.
Okay.
Up in prison.
And that's a whole different world.
Yeah.
So explain to me the world you stepped into when you went to the penitentiary.
I mean, when I was in the streets, I went from being around a bunch of females to being around a bunch of men all day, you know?
Yeah.
That's like, what the fuck? Like, it's just a whole different now, you know what I mean? Now you're living, this is life, you know? It's my address.
Right. And at that point, that's when the gang politics are a lot more serious. What percentage of this prison was Mexican or Latino?
It's like every prison's Hispanics it's a big number.
It's a big number, a big percentage. Any issues when you first got in there?
Walk in the park.
Walk in the park. No one tried to mess with you, not the COs.
I got love. You know?
Yeah.
Got love from the homies and shit.
No bad experiences, no fights, no getting thrown in the hole.
I went to the hole.
For what?
County. But
what'd you go in the hole for in the county?
Some other bullshit.
But you only got a month in the pen, so you're not really trying to wild out and do a bunch of shit that
just went to go say hi, you know? Say what's up. Eat a couple spreads, walk around the yards a few times, and then dip.
Okay. Well, allegedly there were two other juveniles that were convicted in your case also, but I guess that went through juvenile court earlier in the year. So they are they still locked up or are they out?
I honestly don't know.
Okay.